Yes, welcome back to your physics classroom as we continue answering the possible questions we are expecting in practical NECO 2025 physics practical that will be written today. I think we're now in the time now is past 12. We have released video on mechanics. Please do well to go and watch the video of mechanics. That's question 1. Now question 2 is all about ray box. This video will not be longer. Please do well to press the subscribe button, turn on your notification button, press your like and share button, and put your comment in the comment box. So we are going to question 2. Question 2 of physics practical NECO 2025. It's all about ray box, and we don't need to struggle with the diagram. You will have seen the diagram in our short. So the only thing we need to do now is to go straight to the point. In the question, they gave us values of u. They gave us values of u, and they said we should find m. And definitely, if you need to find m, we need to find v. And likewise, definitely, what about the f? You are using a particular lens, and that lens has its own principal. It has its own focal length. For you candidates, you will not know, but for we tutors, we know that the focal length you are using is 15 centimeter. So since my focal length has been known, and they will give me object distance, the rest is very simple. Without wasting time, let's enter. Now, that is, in my table, I will need a section that will measure u in centimeter. I will need a section that will measure v in centimeter, and I will need a section that will measure m equals to v over u, no units. And think that is all. And in the question, they will give me we are given the following: 25.0 followed by 30.0 followed by 35.0 followed by 40.0, and the last one 45.0 as my u. To get my v, I don't need to struggle, since my mirror formula is still alive. Mirror's formula is what I'm going to use. Like I always tell you, when you are sound in theory, the practical will be very sweet. Now, the mirror formula stands 1 over f equals to 1 over u plus 1 over v. 1 over focal length equals 1 over object distance plus 1 over image distance. Alright, we move forward. My f is 15, so I start with the first one. 1 over 15 equals to 1 over 25 plus 1 over v. Making 1 over v the sort of formula, I'll be having 1 over 15 plus 1 over 25. And the LCM of this one is 75. 15 goes in 75 how many times? That should be 5 times. And this one should be 3 times, which means that my first answer is coming up gradually. I'll be having 2 over 75. We turn it upside down. V equals to 75 over 2, and V equals to, with my calculator, V will be equals to 30 what? Let's take it together. 75 divided by 2. That will be 37. 37.5. 5 centimeter. So I will write, if I'm using 1 decimal, if I'm using, this is 2 decimal, if I'm using 2 decimal, I will use 2 decimal. If I'm using 1, I will use 1. I would prefer to use 2. Definitely I will increase this one to 2. I think it's clear what I did. 15 in 20, 15 in 75, that's 5 times, because 15 times 4 is 60 plus 1, that is 5, and that one is settled, and I got the answer there as my what? That is 37.5. 0.50. So if you also follow the same pattern, you get the rest. I don't want the video to be too long. So the next one, that is I have 30 when what do you call it, when my this one is 30, so I'll be having 15 minus 15 plus that's 32. I don't want to do it, I want to be very fast with that. So 15, that will be, that is 1530. Okay, maybe I should do that one as well, so that to be on the safer side. So I have 1 over f equals to 1 over u, 1 over u plus 1 over v as well. So what am I saying? 1 over 15 equals to 1 over my u is 30 plus 1 over v. So 1 over 15 minus 1 over 30 equals to 1 over v. You also try the rest and do it in your put the answer in your comment box for me to help you to confirm. So 15 and 30, that is 2 minus 31, 1 over v. At the end of the day, I'll be having 1 over 30 equals to 1 over v. Finally, v equals to 30 centimeter. And this one is 30 centimeter. 30 centimeter. So the rest, just try the rest and we move to the next thing. Yes, alright. Like I said, I've quickly done my own. Let me just be writing my answer without wasting time on the video. And likewise, like I told you, you also do well to watch the video from beginning to the end. That's the reason why I don't want the video to be too long, for you to be able to assimilate. So I have here, I got 36.5. 4 at 40, I got 4 at 40, I got 24.0, and 4 at 45, I got at 45, I got 22.5. So to get my m will be the division v divided by u, that is 37.5 divided by 25. What did I get there? The answer is 1.5. So that is, this space is 1.50. This will be 1.00. 30 divided by 30. So then to take that one far, 26.25 divided by 35, and that one give us 0.75. 0.75. Next one, we have 24 divided by 40. We have 0.60. 0.60, and the last one, that one's supposed to give us half, but let's work it out. And that's 0.50. What a perfect numbers we have. And the graph, we are told to plot a graph of m on the vertical axis. We are plotting the graph of m on the vertical axis. We are plotting the graph of what do you call it, v on the horizontal axis, and that's the graph we want to plot. And let's view it very well. Don't forget your title when you talk about graph. Don't forget your title when you talk about graph. That's the graph of m against v. The graph of m, no units, against v, centimeter. Alright, here let's check the value of v. V is decreasing. M also what? M also is decreasing. We can see 37 to 22, 1.5 to 0.5. That is, it shows that both of them, they are decreasing. And at the end of the day, that is a directly proportional graph. This type of graph we are going to have, directly proportional graph. Directly proportional graph, that's what we are going to have. And from there we can now talk about slope. I think I can, let me shift my answer well around here. Okay, before I go there, let me bring out my slope. Let's say this is my the points I want to make as my m2, and let's say, and this is the point I want to make my v2, and let's say this is the point I want to, let me mark that. You will plot your graph, you will see everything, even to be a perfect graph. And this is my point m1, and this is my point v1. So that is, I have my slope bringing out change in m over change in v. So I can now, let me now put it down here, or I should do something here. Don't mind me, I'm managing the book. so I don't want everything to be stressful. So slope is change in m over change in v, that is m2 minus m1 over v2 minus v1 in centimeter. So at the end of the day, the answer we'll be getting will be inverse of centimeter, which means, let's say this is my m2, because m on the vertical, this is my m2, this is my m1. It can be anyone, just any direction you pick, you maintain it throughout. So let's say I'm picking this one as my m2 and this is my m1. I will be saying 1.5 minus 0.5 over 37.50 minus 22.50. Let calculator come and judge. This one will give us 1 over, let's go by calculator, 37.5 minus 22.5. Wow. So that one give us 15. Oh my goodness. See mathematics, see physics, see mathematics, see physics, see mathematics, see physics. What a nice practical we have had this season and this year. Our slope is 1 over 5 per centimeter. You know what it means? You have already know that inverse of this will give you this guy, action man, your focal length. So very simple. If they want to do it where they may say you should find the k inverse, that k equals to inverse of x, that which means that the answer here is s is equals to 1 over 15. If you like, put it in decimal, per centimeter. That's our slope here. If you like, write it in decimal. You want to write that as 1 divided by 15. For calculator people, we have 0.067, 0.067 per centimeter. Now to find our k inverse, if they ask us k inverse, it will be 1 over 0.067, and if you press the calculator, you get 15 centimeter. The reason why you are doing this practical mechanism is to determine the focal length of that lens you are using, that is not known to you candidates but known to we tutors. That is how we settle the number 2. We have settled number 1, we have settled number 2. I'll be waiting for you the next video to settle number 3. You have choice, you have to answer any 2, but I will try my best to do the whole 3. All what I need from you is just to share, let it go viral, let your friends also benefit. That's what can make me happy, that this thing reach everybody and everybody has distinction at the end of the day. Do well to press the subscribe button, turn on your notification button, like and share, put your comment in the comment box. I want to see your comment box if you are really enjoying it or not. Thank you so much for being there. My table, my name still remain my name is still Lawal Adetunji, the estimator Adetunji, CEO rather, the CEO of the estimator Adetunji company altogether. Thanks so much for being there. Let's meet in the electricity. Bye for now.